these exercises I'm going to do now are from Peter Levine's Healing Trauma little book that I highly recommend if anyone's interested in learning how to do somatic experiencing. And I'll put that in the chat if you're interested. So, hi, I'm Michael Westgate. Thank you for joining me. I've helped people with chronic pain for over 2 decades. I aim to help you say goodbye to pain and hello to a fully lived life. And so what we're going to do is we're going to, in a sense, do a body scan, but we're going to do it by kind of tapping ourselves. It can be kind of like a slap, or it could, if you prefer, you can have something more solid than that. But what we're going to do is we're going to start by going the left hand as well. We'll start with the top. And then what you want to say to yourself while you're doing this is that, this is my hand. This is my left hand. This is my body. So this is the mantra you say each section, and then you can flip it. And then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to go say, this is my hand. This is the palm of my left hand. This is my body. So this is a conscious mind to body connection exercise to ground and to help you feel the boundaries of yourself. Often when you're traumatized, you lose that sense of your boundaries because they've been shattered. So this is a way to gently reconnect with that. So top of the left hand. So you're slapping with the other hand, kind of gently. It's not, and then you're going to say, this is my hand. This is the top of my left hand. This is my body. Let's switch to the palm. And now we're going to do the top of the left forearm. Now we're going to do the bottom of the forearm. Now we're doing the outer upper arm, the elbow up. Bicep area. Let's do the top of your left shoulder. And we're going to switch to the right hand, top of the right hand. And we're going to switch to the right palm. Top of forearm. Bottom underside of forearm. Outside of upper arm on the right. Bicep. Right side. Top of shoulder. Now we're going to go to the top of your head. And, obviously, if you have sensitivities for any sort of sensation, you want to not tap too hard if that would dysregulate you. But And then it's going to be the same sort of thing. You can use two hands if you like. Top of head. Back of head. Go up to the upper neck as well in that section. You do the right side where your ear is. You're going to do jaw as well on that side. We're doing left side of the head and the ear and jaw. Now we're going to do the front of you're going to forehead down the face. Front of jaw, this is kind of, front of the jaw and side a little bit. And then we're going to go down the throat. Again, to your comfort level, obviously. Now we have upper chest. And if you feel comfortable, you can do both sides at the same time. Or if it's too much, you just won't use one hand. You're going to go chest. Remember, this is my chest. This is my upper chest. This is my body. Now let's go start working your way down the body in the front. And then make your way down to your stomach. And now we're going to do sides. So you're going to have to reach across to do this. So let's do the right side first. And you're going to go from waist up to the kind of the armpit area. Now we're doing the left side, same thing, waist, working your way up to the armpit. Okay, and then we're going to do the left thigh, right, the top of the thigh. I'm going to use two hands because it's kind of a thicker muscle. Go ahead and do the sides, both inner and outer. And then knee. So kneecap area, knee. You can work your way down in the front of the leg. I would suggest the outside of the leg, kind of the outside edge, because the inside edge is just bowed. It's probably not very comfortable. And then, however you can do it, at the top of your left foot. Bottom of the left foot. Right? And then we're going to go back up to the right side and work our way down to the knee. And then the sides, both in and out, inner and outer sides. And then finally, we're going to kind of do a roundabout on the kneecap area. And then let's work our way down the front of the right leg. Let's do the foot. If you have to put your foot up the other leg, that's fine, because that's what I have to do. This is my desk. Top of right foot, ankle, right, toes, and then bottom of foot. Heel. Try to get in all the sides. Okay. And then you can relax, and then we're actually going to start over. And this time, we're going to squeeze the body areas. And you don't have to have a mantra this time. We're going to start with the right hand's going to squeeze the left fingers like this, right? As hard as you feel comfortable, so you don't better break anything. And then let's go squeeze the kind of upper part, the other part of the hand, the palm area, and so on. Wrist. Let's work our way up the forearm. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to the elbow, and then we're upper arm squeezing, squeeze, squeeze shoulder, outer shoulder, upper shoulder, squeeze. Right? And let's go to the left hand's going to squeeze the right fingers, squeeze the main hand, squeeze the wrist, and then we're working our way up the forearm. And then we're going up the upper arm. Squeeze your way up, and then squeeze the outside the shoulder, and then the top of the shoulder. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then you're gonna put your hands on your head, and we're gonna put, kind of squeezing pressure. Top of the head, work your way to the back of the head, squeezing your way down to the back of the neck. You can even grab yourself like you're a mother dog, carrying her up across the room, which, by the way, we have the same lack of nerves in that area, so it wouldn't actually hurt us that much if someone did that. And then we're going to kind of squeezing to the, stretching the forehead, however way works for you. Squeeze the ears. You can even pull them a little bit. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze the nose. All right. Squeezing the cheek. Jaw area, chin. Sides of the neck. Front of the neck. Squeeze. And then we're on the chest, and we're going to stop. Okay, so those are the exercises to help reestablish the grounding of your body and your connection to your body awareness. I want everyone to understand that the purpose of these exercises is body awareness, state awareness, right? So we started with just being with where you were, which in itself can create a calming effect sometimes, and it may not though. But then hopefully there's a little bit more groundedness after that. And then when you're tapping your body, what you're doing is you're actually mapping out how that body area feels, because you're actually with it finally, because we usually aren't. If we're in survival states, we're not with it. We're out being worried about the tiger getting us. So, but when we're in safety states, we actually can feel our body dimensionally and in subtle ways, because we're able to, it's okay to do that. It's actually connected to the safety state, because if you're not going to be able to interact with other people in a way that will be reciprocal and synchronous if you are always like this, because, when you shake someone's hand, imagine you're like, oh, hi, it's like they're like, whoa, instead of like, hi, and then you kind of feel them, they feel you, and so on and so forth. So, so the sensations, obviously, every time you do this could be different. And they usually are to some degree, but over time you can discover areas that relieve you. Like I have learned over the years that if I put, a kind of a heavy pillow on my chest, if I'm tweaked out, it often helps me calm down a lot. And it's right here in the upper chest. That's where I need it. And, rubbing my head, if someone else rubs my head, it's incredibly relaxing. I just love it. Most humans do. So, it also allows you to know what you need, right? If you're saying, oh, I'm upset here, and I know that if I have a hug or if I put something on top of me, I'll feel better. Great. Now you have a strategy for altering that experience physiologically on the chart back to something better for your health, right? Okay, so if you found this content helpful, please like and subscribe. You can look forward to more videos about how to overcome chronic illness and chronic pain.